Welcome one and welcome all. My goodness, I just realized I did something. I just recorded this whole episode that I'm getting ready to redo, but I had my microphone turned off. Oh my goodness. I tell you what. Okay, so on this episode we're talking about two songs. First being Wrapped Around Your Finger. And this song was an easy one to write. I believe you can still pull it up if you go to youtube.com/Midwest Avenue. Just look up Midwest Avenue, Wrapped Around Your Finger on YouTube. You can find me in a white t-shirt sitting on my bed playing the song after I just wrote it. And you can listen to that, then listen to this and kind of hear the differences in the way the song is changed in a bit. But really the only thing I remember is I wanted to mention Johnny Cash in the song, which the line was, she had on some Holy jeans and a Johnny Cash t-shirt. And I love being able to mention some of my heroes and people that I love in country music and that have helped shape country music as a whole. You know, I think it's always good to pay tribute to that and their talents and their influence on everything. So I just wanted to throw that in there. And when I was writing it, because I remember I had on some kind of t-shirt, I was like, oh, well, it'll be a Johnny Cash t-shirt because he's the man. And other than that, I really I would say I love the banjo and the fiddle parts in there. And the hand clapping parts that you'll hear were not initially a part of the initial recordings or the idea or anything. I was mixing it down. I remember it being like 2 o'clock in the morning, sitting there, you know how you get whenever you stare at a computer screen or phone screen too long, kind of like in a haze or a daze or something. You just kind of feel weird in your head and eyes. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of tired but awake in a sense. And I was like, this song, I could throw in some hand claps here. I think that'd be pretty cool. So busted out the microphone and so I recorded those hand clapping parts at the tail end of everything. And that's all I really remember from Wrapped Around Your Finger. There's not too much. I'm pulling up on the files on that one. So next up is a song that wasn't released on the initial EP whenever we released it because it wasn't written at the time. It wasn't released until earlier this year, right before the Midwest Avenue reunion show. And I added the demo of Strong Enough, which I recorded by myself before bringing it to the band, and that's what you're going to hear. It'll be just a lot of guitar parts. Really the only thing just to point out in it is if you listen closely, you hear some like drumming in the background, and it's actually just me beating on a guitar case. So I just kind of set the levels a little bit lower and to where it'd have a little bit more of a thump to it, and that's what it was. And it was the first and only song that I had ever written a lead guitar melody, I guess you call it. It's not a true lead, but a little lead guitar melody part. And because I never played lead guitar, I'm not a lead guitar player. I'll never say I am. I just fiddle around a little bit sometimes. So if you guys ever heard any lead guitar parts, like in songs that you know very well, covers like say My Kind of Party by Brantley Gilbert or She's Country by Jason Aldean, all them lead guitar parts that you heard live were all done by Steve Vincent on his electric banjo. Just done threw on some distortion settings, and which you can hear that on the Red Wine EP on I Don't Belong to You. That's all a true banjo with some electric. It's an electric banjo with some distortion on it, and Steve's the only one I know that does that. So it's very unique. And Strong Enough, what else? It was very fun to play live. I remember the first time we played it live was at a little bar in Greenfield, Illinois called Third Base. It was playing on their outside stage out back in their little beer garden, and really enjoyed it. And it was going to be part of the next Midwest Avenue album we were going to eventually record, but we broke up, so it didn't end up happening. So that's where Strong Enough came into play. So people got to hear it for the first time earlier this year whenever we re-released the Red Wine EP on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify and all that fun stuff. And just a fun tidbit, there was another song that was going to be a part of the album that I had recorded all by myself as well, that was released as part of the reissue of my Night Roads album, EP album, whatever you want to call it, that was I re-released earlier this year. And it has a song on there called On a Small Town, which you local folks that are listening to this from my hometown area, you guys can check it out on the Outlaw Morning Show. Vince Neil has been spinning it for a solid 6 months now. And I appreciate Vince and everybody at 105.5 WJVO. They've always been fantastic to me, and I can't express my appreciation enough. Very grateful for them folks. And but yeah, On a Small Town was originally meant for the next Midwest Avenue record that was going to eventually come out. So it ended up landing on the reissue of Night Roads just because I wanted to get it out there to folks. And I remember playing it for the first time live with an acoustic show I did with some other known acts in the Springfield, Illinois area, like Brushville, Heather Riley, I can't remember who else was there. Toby Tucker was there from Decatur. Yeah, so I think that video is up on my YouTube somewhere back in the files on it. But anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping here, and here's Wrapped Around Your Finger, followed by Strong Enough.
Well, I thought I had you, baby, by the way you were dancing and drinking all the shots that I bought that night. You had on some Holy jeans and a Johnny Cash t-shirt. My friend said stay away, well there's no need to wait around all night for her. So I kept on drinking and trying to play it cool. You had me wrapped around your finger like an old lost dog searching for a friend, and you pulled me in without knowing what I was doing, getting myself into. You had me from the start. You had me wrapped around your finger. I saw you talking with your friends and pointing over my way. I tried to turn away, trying to hide my face from the embarrassment, and I kept on drinking, trying to play it cool. You had me wrapped around your finger like an old lost dog searching for a friend, and you pulled me in without knowing what I was doing, getting myself into. You had me from the start. You had me wrapped around your finger. You made one long night seem like 10 long years, like I was back in high school, my freshman year. You had me wrapped around your finger like an old lost dog searching for a friend, and you pulled me in without knowing what I was doing, getting myself into. You had me from the start. You had me wrapped around your finger. You had me wrapped around your finger. watched me leave that night. Didn't say a word or look her in the eye. I didn't want to start another fight. She needs a better man who can love her and not stay out with his friends all night. Someone who can hold her, make her happy. Sometimes love's not strong enough to make you stay. Sometimes the wrong words are the right things to say. Packing my bags was the hardest thing to do. What hurts the most is not being strong enough to love you. Watch my tail lights fade into that dark night. I spent the whole drive praying that God would bring her a good man to stay by her side and give her all the things she deserved. Yeah, I don't know how she held on for so long, but God loved her. Sometimes love's not strong enough to make you stay. Sometimes the wrong words are the right things to say. Packing my bags was the hardest thing to do. What hurts the most is not being strong enough. Yeah, what hurts the